We're continuing on to the third section of Wing Chun. The second section ends with the wrist strike. After you have the whole gum sao section, after this section, the bilji, the wrist strike, then we go on to the next section. Next section goes into pak sao, side palm strike. So in other words, if he punches here and I go into a pak sao, I can also go into a hit to a side palm strike from there. After that, we go into tan sao and gan sao. Tan sao is blocking across here. He punches with his other hand. Gan sao blocks low. Gan sao is a low block. After you go into tan to gan, it turns the wrist and goes into a palm strike. This movement is a hun sao and pushes into a palm strike right here. It can also be used cow sao if you use it differently, the different angle. But if I come around here like this, I push into a strike from there. So that's hun sao into palm strike. After that section, we have the bong sao to tan sao, and then the fuk sao palm strike. If he grabs my arm here and he's punching here with a straight punch, if I deflect from bong sao here, I flip my arm to tan sao. That makes it very hard for him to hold on to it like that. Then I pak sao the elbow and come into a straight punch. So as he's grabbing me here, I go into bong, I flip it to tan, and I pak sao off. That's the end section from bong to tan. The reason why it drops into fuk sao is to build chi or energy and goes into a strike. This strike is a palm strike to the chin or to the neck here, to the throat using your palm. So if I go here and he punches here, I flip this up and I go into a strike here. I can strike here, I can strike against his throat here. The last section that you see is a sweep. What you're doing in this section is it's almost the same thing. If he's grabbing here, I flip my palm up to tan and I slap this hand off. Now if he grabs this arm, I flip this palm up to tan and I slap the hand off there. So those are some of the applications of Silam Tao.